Hello, welcome to eSport right here on GTV. eSport, entertainment with class, and eSport, you know we are the #1 entertainment television show that covers the whole Ghana. Yes, that's our pride, and we take pride in it. We love it. eSport, we are here to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly in the entertainment industry. Let's watch this video. Be right back. Yeah, hello. You are right here on eSport. I forgot to tell you my name. Yes, I'm just Big Sister Hager. If you're looking for happiness and you see me, just go home. Okay? And we are dedicating the whole program to all fathers. So I'm giving the whole program to you. So if you know you're a good father, not all fathers, good father. First, let's watch our hot chase. Be right back.
Hello viewers, and today on Hot Chase we are asking who is really doing God's work effectively. These are songs from some renowned gospel artists from Ghana.
The kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added unto you. In this world, everybody's looking for something. In this world, everybody's looking for more. In this world, everybody's looking for something. No matter what they have, everybody's looking for more. Yeah.
And these are songs from Ghana, but from some secular artists.
fear while a man, Rampo, mini fear what would you chill? No rushing, as I'm in a to man, at the mini devil coaching. Now we're in for one listen. Money no so anchor them. Into the major with the poor. Roman father so I am. Tutu manama in a sissy, mammy, oh, ming, mammy, nama penny. Be a crazy mammy, oh, be a crazy mammy, oh, be a crazy mammy, oh, soon so much. Be a crazy mammy, oh, be a crazy mammy, oh, be a crazy mammy, oh, soon so much. Be a crazy mammy, oh.
The question on our minds: what is the impact of these songs on our lives? That's all for today. My name is Adeline. See you next week.
Well. Now you know what we are going to talk about. Is it appropriate for a gospel artist to sing a song from a secular musician? Not that singing maybe a Benwaha or something. Maybe singing Kofi Kinate's Obinyawaye. You know, all those songs that we played are all inspirational songs. They are all inspirational songs. If a gospel artist goes to a program and say, oh, I will sing Kofi Kinate's Obinyawaye, is it wrong? First, I'll direct it to Celestine, since you're a gospel artist. Is it wrong? In the first place, what is gospel song?
Gospel song. When we say gospel is actually the entire life of Christ. That is his birth, his death, his resurrection, and the after benefit is what we call the gospel. And all these were also reported in the first, the first 4 books of the New Testament. That's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And so when you say gospel, this is the gospel. It's the fact that believers' has life, or people, humanity's life has been transformed through the life that Christ gave through his death. Yeah, so that is the gospel. That's the meaning of a gospel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you go to a program and sing any song by a secular artist, or some song, you can specify a song and sing at a program? Can you do that?
It depends. You know, let me first of all sing one of the songs I really love is Nyaman Kitwanu Nemamito Ode. You know, the song, every song I believe carries a message. I am a preacher aside singing. I am into ladies ministry and empowering women to be virtuous, you know, in their livelihood. And when I am preaching and the message is talking about love, I can easily refer to this song because it carries a message. It is sung by a secular artist, yes, but the song carries a message. And the message is that as a man, there are little things that you do that shows love. She might not be a gospel artist, but she has actually preached. You know, we human beings, we complicate things and define peripheries for how things should operate. But in actual fact, everything in Christ is godly. Everything in Christ is godly. So there is absolutely nothing wrong if I am a gospel artist and I am preaching or at the environment. I have actually preached from this song before. Something inside so strong, I know that I can make it. Though we do me wrong, so wrong, you know, because the lyrical content of the song is a message. That guy is a gay and he has his own story, but this song, it has a message. And let's not forget that Bible says that every good and perfect gift comes from the Lord. Every good gift comes from the Lord. So for me, it is kind of position yourself as being judgmental when you tag some people or some songs as not right, because that is the perception.
Sammy,
Yeah.
I'm taking you from the journalism point of view. You are an ordinary citizen.
But I cannot also sing.
Please, I don't want
Just
my
that
chick to
she
die
has a
now.
serious voice, but I cannot also
Sammy,
sing.
give me a line.
Something inside so strong.
So strong.
I know that I can
by you.
make it. Though you doing me wrong, so wrong.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Sammy,
I gave her the inspiration to continue.
Sammy, in case you go to a program, right, and you see Celestine, they're saying, something inside so strong. What will come into your mind?
All right, I see myself as a promoter. I see myself as a promoter. So say
No,
if,
forget about it. I want
no,
to
no,
be
no. I'm still answering your question.
Okay.
So what I mean is that I see myself as a promoter.
Okay.
So if, for instance, Celestine finds herself at a conference center where the occasion is not biblical, the occasion is not crusade, the occasion is not convention. Maybe it is a secular program where we have different people there who are doing their own thing, and Celestine decides to sing something inside so strong. I'll only encourage her to do it more. You getting me? If Celestine is on a platform, which is say a crusade platform, a convention platform, and she sings that song, that is where I'll fault her.
Yeah.
That is where I fought her, because at that time we were looking at sending one particular message to the people.
Exactly.
But then being at a conference center where we have different people with different background, she is an entertainer there. She's no more there as an evangelist or whatever. At that time, she's an entertainer. So if she feels that, okay, the environment demands that she does something a little bit away from the mainstream activity that she does, I'll accept it. There are several times that Nasi, a gospel artist on some platform, decides to sing other songs. For instance, the Legends and Legacy Ball. On several occasions, they've invited Nasi to perform a Match the Day song, Lumba song, and A.B. Crancer songs. On that day, Nasi was not there as a preacher. She was there. He was there as an entertainer. So if you are there and you judge him wrongly because as a gospel artist he's performing an Match the Day song, I think you are not helping. Me as a promoter, as a media person, I look at the business first. And like she said, there is a career aspect of what they are doing, and there is the ministry aspect of what they are doing. So if at a point she feels that, okay, now I want to project my career, look at the way she sang Something Inside So Strong. Let us take her to say +2 to 3 for this performance. It will be good. People will pay good money for that.
Baby.
You understand? That doesn't mean right after that she is joining those people backstage to do what they are doing. She'll still come back and she'll become Celestine Donko once again.
Also, Jesus said he's not looking for the good to save, right? So if I sing Obinya Wayo, that's Kofi Kinata, and Ojason, no, the other one.
It is saying,
no, it is
Obinya
Waye. Susufa, dear, to Obisu. You see, what is the difference?
I think as my sister was talking about gospel, we've got it wrong. Gospel simply, it doesn't mean Jesus. It doesn't mean anything to do with Jesus. It simply means good news. That is the definition of the word, good news. So if we are going to connect it to what Jesus did as living and dying for the world, that means it's a good news. Abiam Ampomadan so struggling, on the street and be able to, make it in life is a good news. So I don't think we should make this so religious that we will criticize people based on the kind of work they are doing. It's so amazing that a gynecologist will go to work and come and preach, and nobody has a problem with it. You understand? Well, before we come in, we were debating on these things. Christians were not supposed to criticize, but rather encourage and then introduce Christ to the world. That is what we were supposed to do. But when you come to Ghana, people have become critics. That's why we hear so much about fake pastors, hear so much about fake prophet, hear so much about them. And then we kind of forgetting about the real people. Because when you hear about fake, it means that the original are more, or the original is really good. Because if you are not original, they wouldn't be your fake. You see, so what I can say is that Kofi Kinata, the song, as a matter of fact, if you hear the lyrics, it's gospel, it's encouraging. OJ, the songs that I hear OJ singing, it's also gospel, you know, because it's a good news. It tells you that don't give up. Somebody wishes he or she will be like you. So I believe all these things are gospel. It all boils back to the lyrics. And even when it comes to lyrics, it can be that I was telling a pastor, I asked the pastor a question. When you are having sex with your wife, at that particular time, do you say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus?
Yehovah.
You understand?
You are a pastor, you can tell me.
No, I wouldn't say Jesus. That is the time I'll mention whatever and say what it requires at that particular time. So we shouldn't be, you know, hypocrites. That's one thing I see. I won't say Christians, but Ghanaians. We are so hypocrite. You understand? Let's tell the truth. I wouldn't say that it's good for people to use maybe private parts to say certain things. I mean, we have to have, you know, right manners, positive manners. And when we do so, we will not be criticizing people. I'm a positive, you know. I said to you before, in my church there are gay people there. I mean, if you have traveled to abroad before, in the plane, when the person, the pilot, as soon as you enter, he or she will tell you, my name is so and so, but they will not tell you their sexual, you know, they won't let you know. And I mean, I have been in a plane and I've seen gay guys, you know, serving you, and it might be that the pilot is also a gay. Yes. And what can you do?
Your life is in his hands.
What can you do? Or Muslim, what can you do? Yeah.
Jump.
That's the point, you know. So sometimes we should be extra careful. And one thing we ought to understand is by saving the people.
Catch us same time next week. We are out.
Live the way you can. Because in the
I love the topic. Your time is too short.
Yeah, 1 hour. T-shirt.
Time is too short. You see?
Oh, I love you. Look,
so I say, somebody hearing my voice, your life.